let me describe breaking up with someone. I always feel as though the movies are to blame for the idea that when you break up with someone, it's a clear decision. In the movies, something horrible always happens, right? There's this beautiful girl dating this hideously deformed asshole who's unemployed and feeds off her like a parasite and punches her in the kidney every time he sees her. For some reason, they're together. I don't know why, but this is just the framework that I buy every time I go to a chick flick. And I do. So, in this movie, it's never that she comes to the realization that there are differences between him and her. Instead, it's something more like he cheats on her, or maybe something more extreme, like he shoots a goat in the head at a petting zoo. And in that moment, she's like, this is over, and she storms out, self-righteous, and emerges into a street where there's a guy who she met an hour ago in the movie who's the guy of her dreams, and they get together, and it's great, right? It's never like that in real life. As a matter of fact, the way that breaking up with someone actually feels when you're the dumper is it feels like throwing a kitten into lava. Have you ever had this experience before? In fact, when you're in a relationship with someone, almost always they're great. They're a wonderful person. In fact, you think they're downright swell, but you know what? It just won't work. And that's that feeling of the little kitten climbing on you. You're like, oh, you're cute. It's like rubbing its head. And in your gut, you get that feeling where you go, oh, this isn't right. And that's a lot like going, oh, I have to throw this kitten into a pit of lava. And it's terrible. As you're just walking there, you're like, oh, I could always go back, but I don't know. You're getting close. The kitten doesn't think a thing. The kitten's eyes are closed. It's like rubbing its head against your leg. And you're like, oh, God, you gotta pick up this sweet, adorable, wonderful thing and look at it. And you're like, oh, God, the air is waving, right? It's kind of wiggly because it's so hot. Like if you're on a highway driving to Vegas, the air's all weird. And then you have to throw the kitten. And the kitten goes up in the air and doesn't even realize what's happening at first. It's like, wee! And you're like, ah. And then as the cat hits the high point of the arc and starts to fall, it looks down and it sees a fucking river of lava. And it's that moment that's so painful. And the cat hits the water and there's fire lighting up its adorable matted fur. And as there's just a little head seeping into that red froth, you look at the kitten and you say, it's not you, it's me. It feels like such a disingenuous, terrible thing to say. It's the worst thing. If only I could be dumped more often. Excellent. Now it's time to look at chat and see what that's like. Anyone agree with me? Did I say water in the volcano? No, it should be lava. Whatever. In other words, hurting people feels bad, but that's why we have Funday Monday to cheer us up. Because we watch other people get hurt.